Coming up on this week's episode of Help I'm Stuck in a Podcast, my fridge died last night.
I'm so sad.
It's Prime Day today and
Yay!
tomorrow.
Yay!
Beta went to the beach.
Yes!
And I went to Sherry's and Jack and Becky's house. All on this week's episode of... Help! I'm Stuck in a Podcast! My name is Kai.
And my name is Fraser.
How you been, Fraser?
Actually, not good.
Oh.
Actually, like, as in emotionally.
Has it got something to do with your curry sauce?
No, it's not to do with my curry sauce. The curry sauce is delicious. No, it's, I've actually had, some Rona symptoms.
Oh.
It's not to the point where I'm concerned, and it's not to the point where I need to test. But like, if it lasts for like another 2 days, then I'm gonna get a test. I had a coughing fit on stream on Sunday evening.
Nice.
Which I was able to put an end to by like properly trying to cough everything out, but it did come like out of nowhere. And then for the last 2 days, I've had a tight chest.
Oh, that's not good.
So that's not too good. Although I have been thinking, what if it's as a result of the coughing fit, like me trying to purposely cough it all out? Because after that, there was nothing. So this could just be a result of me like forcing it out, and maybe I've like hurt myself in a way. So
I guess
like,
that's like one of the big issues at the moment, isn't it? I say big issue. I sound like one of those
big
people
issue
that stands outside. Yeah. Like if you cough, you're like, oh god.
Well, that's it. Like, I'm not too fussed about the coughing because like I know I haven't been around anyone for more than 2 weeks now.
Yeah.
So the only way I could have got it is through contacts, like my brother coming home from work, my mum coming home from going out to the shops, that sort of stuff. So like I'm not massively fussed, but like if I do have any more symptoms, or if it lasts for another 2 days, like this whole tight chestness, then yeah, I'm gonna get tested. I think it's just the safest thing to do.
Good plan. Good plan.
But like generally, I'm not worried. I don't feel like it doesn't feel out of the ordinary. I reckon it's just horrible timing. The fact that obviously that is a symptom, and it does relate. Like you can get a tight chest from over coughing, and that's literally been the only coughing episode that was on stream, and that was like 30 minutes. I say 30 minutes.
Right now you sound alright, so I think that's a good thing at least.
That's it. Yeah, it was just on and off for 30 minutes, and then for the last like 5 minutes, I was just like, yeah, let's just get rid of it, and then it went. So I'm pretty sure I'm fine, but yeah, a little scare, but not at the same time. But I've been having lemon sip and stuff, and cracking out all the hot drinks again, so I'm soothing and taking care of myself.
Good plan. You know what's also good?
What's that?
If you have a couple of cold drinks as well on top.
Oh, I do, yeah.
And a bit of chocolate and honey. That's always good too.
Yeah, not for me.
No?
It's nice, it's just a bit too sweet, isn't it?
I guess. You
like,
get
I like
you know,
it.
like a couple of, you know, in like celebrations and stuff. You have like a couple of them. That'll probably do the job.
Yeah. It's just the honey thing for me. It's just a bit too sweet.
That's fair. How
about you? How have you been doing?
Oh, I've been all right. I drove 220 odd miles to film a video with Sherry.
Yep.
Which is now filmed. I've edited it. I'm waiting for the approval from it because it's a sponsored one.
Ooh.
And then whilst I was up there, got a tattoo from Sherry as well. Very nice.
Ooh.
I haven't posted it anywhere yet.
I was gonna say I haven't seen it yet.
It's because it's not complete.
Was that like the lines?
No. We did a lot of it.
Yeah.
We did half of it at least. And suddenly I got really, really like proper boiling hot out of nowhere.
Really? Oh god.
I don't generally feel like this that often.
That's a symptom of the Rona.
But it was just really sudden, and I think my skin had a reaction with some of the numbing spray we used, because we used some numbing spray to make it a bit easier, because it's a really like rough part that she was tattooing. So we used some numbing spray, and at that point you can't actually feel like yourself being tattooed, which is mental, because it's numb.
That's good, if anything.
Yeah, so I think once it started to like calm down, because it only lasts like an hour or so on average, and you can start feeling the pain again a little bit. And I've got quite a good pain tolerance, but not so much on my leg apparently. And I think as the numbing spray started to like wear off, it was like my skin was like, oh god, no, this isn't good. And my whole body like heated up. I had to actually take my mask off once as well because I was getting that hot.
Bloody hell.
Had to have a fan on myself. And this is like in the middle of like, you know, winter sort of time now. And this isn't normal for me.
How long into the session were you?
Oh, probably like 3 or 4 hours.
Oh, right, okay. So it's not
so
that bad.
We had been tattooing for a while. But no, it was just out of nowhere it happened. And I was like, can we have like 5 minutes? And we had like a little bit left to do on this part that we were doing. And yeah, we finished off part of it and we got about half left. I'm going to send you a picture really quickly of what it is. You can't explain it though, so you just have to keep it a secret for now.
Yeah, fair enough.
Once it's finished.
Well, on the plus side of that happening though, that does warrant another trip up to Sherry's.
Exactly. I'm booked in for another one in November, just after my birthday.
Oh, that'll be good.
So that should be like that should be to get it finished, which should be quite nice. My Wi-Fi is being annoying, sorry.
Nah, that's alright. Do you reckon you'll take Coda again?
See, I'd love to, but it is a lot of work to take him up there. There you go.
Oh, it looks really good.
Yeah, it's really detailed, and that's like right at the top of my leg. And I guess because the closer it gets to your balls, probably it's like, ah, you know.
That's one way of describing it. Yeah, gets a little more sensitive.
But yeah, so
just a question without giving it away. The objects, the faint things that are in the background, are they also going to be there?
Yes.
Nice, that'll look cool.
That's all lines, so that's what it looks like now as well.
I see.
But it just needs like shading and stuff done, pretty much, to like the rest of it.
Yeah. So
that's the first time I've ever had to like wimp out of a tattoo there.
Well, it's the first time for everything, and you've got a fuck ton of tattoos, so it's definitely something that's out of the ordinary.
Another one next week.
You are. When's that supposed to be again?
23rd
of this month.
Yeah.
Oh gosh, it's like we don't have to wimp out that one because that one's a little bit more.
Oh no,
expensive.
No, that one will be fine. My arms are always fine with tattoos.
Oh, that's right then.
I'll just make sure to eat a bunch beforehand and whatever else.
Good plan.
So yeah, with Coda though, I don't know if I'll bring him back up. For the sake of, if I do, it's not a problem because he sleeps the whole journey basically.
Yeah.
It was really sad. When we set off from here, I got 5 minutes down the road, got onto the motorway, and he threw up in the car.
Oh no!
And I think it's all the slow starts and stops and whatever else, and like all the really slow roads that makes him do it.
Yeah.
I remember when I first took him to the vets here, he threw up. But yeah, on the first parts of that journey, he threw up.
Not a good start.
But then he slept for the rest of the journey, so that was okay. I didn't stop because he was fast asleep.
Did it smell?
Yes, that's how I noticed.
Oh no!
But luckily, I was 5 minutes into the journey. I was like right next to a petrol station as well, so I quickly pulled into the petrol station, cleared it up, and then set back off.
Oh, that's all right then.
Like cleared him up as well, made sure he was okay, and then we set off. I think it was a 3.5 hour journey there.
Quite
I didn't
a long
stop
way.
once.
That is quite a long way without stopping.
I generally don't like stopping though, you know.
Yeah, no, I understand.
Because I feel like you get there quicker, and plus, because it's getting to nighttime on that journey, we did. When it's night, I don't know if you ever felt this, but you feel like you're driving for longer than you actually are.
Yeah, it's kind of like what you see because you feel tired, and I don't know about you. Do you ever get that? You know, when you get like stoplights and just lights in general. Do you ever get that thing where it kind of like glares at you, like there's glints that come off of the lights? I hate that so much.
I get that, and I think like because it's dark, you can't really see anything happening as you're going past, so it's just a really dull sort of journey, even if you've got music and stuff on.
Yeah.
So on the way up for me, it was more dull, but on the way back yesterday, it was fine. I left at 10:30 in the morning. And I got back, and I think there was a couple of traffic jams because there was an accident on one of the motorways, and then there was just a turning that people were being stupid on. So yeah, I think it took me about 4 and a bit hours to get back. But
it's
I
not
had to
too
stop
bad
on the way back though because Coda was awake, and we met a lovely little doggy. We had like a nice conversation with. No, I had a nice conversation with them.
No, you're just talking to the dog about the economy.
Yeah. But yeah, otherwise, really nice. Whilst I was up there as well, I saw a couple of friends.
Oh?
Because Jack and Becky live about an hour and a half away from Sherry's. I decided to drive an hour and a half to Jack and Becky's.
Nice. Well, you may as well.
Yeah, and it was really nice to actually see them, you know?
Yeah.
Cause
you experienced the Tesla as well.
I did. I got locked in there.
What was it like?
Oh, it's mad. Doesn't make any noise, really. Like, when Jack got it out of his drive, I was like, it's really quiet. Then we got in, and it was still, like, really quiet when he started leaving, and I was like, God, this is so quiet. It was really comfy. I can't tell. There's on dog mode, right?
Yep.
I can't tell if there's bird noises or not.
That would make sense.
It would.
That would to calm the dog.
It was just really weird because I was in the car with Coda whilst Jack, Becky, and Sherry went to McDonald's. Yeah.
Yeah.
Just because Coda's not great on his own in the car. That was a quick thing. On my way back, I had to get petrol, obviously, and I got it just before I left Sherry's. And Coda just like, because I had to leave him in the car for a few seconds to go and pay for it. He just gave me this like saddest stare. I felt so bad. So
yeah, you horrible human being.
I can't leave him in the car. Yeah, he doesn't like being left alone in the car, so brought him with me. But no, when we got to Jack and Becky's, it was really sweet. Got to meet Jack and Becky's dogs.
Brilliant.
Got to see their house. Very nice. Kong especially, which is Jack's dog. Loved Coda a lot. He kept trying to mount him.
Oh wow, really some friendship going on there then.
Yeah, Jack said when we got there, Kong might try and hump Coda, and we were like, what? And even Becky didn't really understand it either. So then they let them out. It took Kong like, I don't know, 2 minutes to kind of realise Coda was standing next to him. It was really weird.
Really?
Yeah.
How old is Kong?
13, 14.
Right, so a little bit old.
Yeah, and Flossie. God, Flossie, what a nightmare of a dog. Jesus
How come?
Christ. You wouldn't expect it, but she makes so much noise. She runs every... No, she doesn't. She's just so calm. She's deaf, obviously, as well. So
yeah.
It was quite funny because she'd just be kind of like standing there like, and yeah.
Nice.
It was nice and sweet. And
did you record anything with them whilst you're up there?
Yeah.
What did you do?
Jack wanted a little segment in his Reddit video, so he went to give me a call, and I barged through the door.
Nice.
And that was what we recorded.
Brilliant.
Otherwise, we got a couple of videos of the dogs in the garden. Because Kong, it's weird. It's like their relationship changes inside and outside, you know?
Yeah.
Outside, they're all for playing with each other. Inside, it's like, oh my god. For like, Coda's like, oh, please go away, demon dog, to Kong.
Oh.
And then Flossie just sleeps.
Oh.
But it was really sweet, and I'll probably go up there again some point in a couple of months or something.
See, Beta would throw a spanner in the works there. Inside, she sees some random animal outside. Ruff, 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 ruff. Outside, she sees that animal. Ruff, 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 ruff. Inside, you've given her food, but she hears a random noise from another room. Ruff, 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 ruff. She is so manic. Like, even, I don't know if anyone's heard in the backgrounds during this recording. I might, luckily editing might be able to cancel it out. But, like, even somebody's coming home as we're speaking. Beta's barking out the window like not because like she's trying to be protective, but like she's excited, but she's also extremely protective. Oh, actually, do you know what? I guess this could go quite smoothly into one of the next bits.
Go on.
Beta, we have a new neighbour. They've moved in over the last like month or so.
Yes.
And they've been trying to make their cats a little bit more familiar with the surrounding area. Mm-hmm. Obviously, you've got to like train them where home is, and like this is home, and this is where you come back for your food and to sleep and for protection and all of that. So they were inside the house for like the first few weeks or so, just to help them get used to the house. But now, like they're starting to come out of the house, and Beta's fine with other animals. She's just really protective, as you know. Like when we brought Coda back.
I know. She did not like Coda.
She's just very protective until she's used to it. So yeah, she saw a ginger cat walking down the driveway, and she's like, "Rah, rah, 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 rah." And even like she wouldn't do anything to the cat. Like there was an instance where I wasn't there, but my dad and my sister were out the front playing with Beta, and the cat was there, just sitting there on the driveway. And Beta wasn't paying any attention to the cat at all. She wasn't barking at it. She wasn't taunting it. She wasn't going after it or anything. She was just leaving the cat to do its thing. The cat was leaving Beta to do her thing.
Mm-hmm.
But it's just, she's so protective. If she's got an opportunity to bark, she'll bark. She even when we have dinner and stuff, we'll just be sitting there having dinner. She might smell something and then just start barking. I've been describing it as, you know, when people who smoke, they go out like very quickly just to have a puff. I've been describing it to the family as, oh, she's just popping out to have a bark. It's just
popping
so
out
often.
to have a bark. Next thing
like,
you know, she'll be like hanging out the window.
In a no barking zone. Oh, they won't mind.
You know what? You said the word no barking zone, right?
Mm-hmm.
You know, outside some people's houses, they have a no dog pooping zone.
Do they?
My next door neighbours definitely do.
No. I've never seen that.
Yeah, they definitely do. They've got a big thing, like they've got a statue that says it's got like a dog pooping, and it says no dog poo.
Or what? Do you get a fine?
No, they just don't want your dog to poo there. It's like, well, I can't control if my dog's gonna have a poo there or not.
Well, that's it. Don't need a sign to tell my dog what to do. She wants to poo, she can poo.
Doggy the poo. Doggy has a poo. Doggy, 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 doggy. Go on, sorry.
I mean, your average person would pick it up, though. So, like, surely it doesn't matter if they pick it up. I don't know.
Exactly. I always pick mine up.
Yeah, exactly, same.
In a bag.
Anyway, so other than that, you had a good trip up to Sherry's and Jack and Becky's then.
Yeah. It was really nice. It's just,
nice.
I think it's just really nice to see people that you don't see often. You know? Like that's definitely a highlight for me, I think.
For sure.
Because I think the last people I saw before last time I saw Jack and Becky was at Insomnia last year.
Yep.
So August last year. Last time I saw Sherry was probably July.
Yep.
And also, really depressingly, like a good reason for me to go up to Sherry's in the first place was because we were meant to be in Florida right now.
Yeah.
So that's why
that
I
would have been
booked
nice
it for then. Because I was like, at least we can go and do something.
And you've had like Halloween Disney and all of that.
Exactly.
Oh.
But yeah, so we were meant to fly out on the 10th. As of filming, it is the 13th.
Yeah.
So yeah, fun times.
Oh well, maybe next year, hopefully.
Yeah, fingers crossed.
And you got some presents as well.
I got some presents?
Yeah.
What kind of presents?
Well, from what I saw, Coda got a present.
Oh, yeah, we got some presents. Coda got a eggplant toy. Yep,
nice.
Which apparently cost £8, according to someone on Twitter that replied to the tweet. Which is mad. Jack and Becky gave me a swearing cat.
A swearing cat?
Yeah, they say it looks like Kiki.
Fair enough.
So they've given me this swearing cat, which is sitting on my desk behind me now. So it's
fantastic.
in the background of my videos. And I also was meant to see Thomas Monday morning, but he said that 10:30 is too early. So I stole the Thomas Mouchon that I bought.
What? He bailed because it was too early?
Yeah.
I would have been up.
To leave his house at 7 or something like that. Even though the train's like an hour and a half away. No, I wasn't leaving till 10:30. And there you go, there's Beta barking. You hear that? She's barking. She's having a bark outside.
This is exactly what I was trying to avoid. Well, I would have got up if it was that time.
Yeah,
it's been ages.
That's what I would have expected. But no, apparently Among Us the night before is too important.
Wow. See where he's got his priorities at, eh?
His loss. I said to Jack and Becky that he's ditched me because I was meant to see him in the morning, and they were like, "Wait, what?" And then we kept making jokes about it, and then when I went up to Jack's office quickly at one point with all of them, including Sherry as well, I saw Thomas's moosh on, and Jack said, "Go on, sit on him, Kai." So I sat on him, and then he said, "You can keep it with you if you want. You can take it back home." And I was like, "Oh, I don't know if I could do that." And he was like, "No, I insist." And I thought about it. I was like, "Yeah, I could probably like beat him up or something like that in the car, you know, for like ditching me." And yeah, so now I've got it, and it's sat behind me, and yeah.
Just do a destroying Thomas's Mouchon video.
See, I was tempted, but that did cost me money.
Or you could sell it on eBay.
I could. I am tempted. I might put it as like a bidding one.
Do it.
See who wants it. But we'll start the bidding off at like 1p.
Oh, that sounds good.
And if it wins at 1p, then at least that makes a good video.
What an absolute bargain.
Oh, but yeah, it's really sad to be honest.
Talking of bargains.
Home bargains?
No, I haven't been to one of them in ages.
Oh, my friend works there, so I have.
Does she get a bargain?
He.
Do people who work in discount stores get a discount?
Yes.
Like, if you work in...
Not really.
Saying that, when I did Poundland...
at one point, yeah.
Yeah, do you know what? There was a bonus for staff, actually, at Christmas. 15% off. So Poundland turned into 85p land for the duration of December for staff.
Wow! That's a really good deal, to be fair.
What a discount.
God, you should get that on your CV.
Went shopping at 85p land.
Yeah.
Wow, what a deal. Nah, Kai, it's Prime Day today!
Yay!
Consumerism!
Yay! Oh, deal of the day. Ordu handheld vacuums cordless. Get that. £18. Yeah,
buy it right now.
Really good quality.
Buy it right now.
Nah. You know, I'm more interested. You know what?
What?
I'm really interested in getting a shark floor care.
Shark floor care?
It looks to be a steam mop.
You want a steam mop?
Yep.
You don't actually want a steam mop, do you? You just
No, I want a steam mop.
Alright, you enjoy your steam mop then, Kai.
Thank you.
I've got my eyes on a couple of things.
Yeah.
Just because, like, I've been looking to get a few things for a little while, and, like, I've got a gift card. I need to use the gift card at some point, and, like, Borat 2 was coming out at the end of the month, so I've got a reason to get Prime. So, like, there's a few things that I've got my eyes on, but it's just kind of trying to weigh up if it's the right thing to do as well. Like, even if there's a discount, you can't just be tempted by the price. You've got to also justify it in your head. And, like, whilst in my head I'm thinking, yeah, I do want to treat myself to a few new things, like smart plugs, smart lighting. It'd be nice to have, like, a Philips Hue or equivalent in my room. That'd be nice. It's just justifying it as well.
Yeah.
So, like, the Philips Hues, that's £149 for, like, a hub, 3 smart bulbs, and that is compatible with Alexa or Google Assistant or the Apple HomeKit. It's normally $149.99, but now it's like $89.99. And I'm just like, yeah, that's actually quite a good deal, to be honest, for a Philips Hue. But then in my head I'm thinking,
do you need it?
This is it. What I was thinking about, I was like, yep, I know immediately I can put one in my room right here, because my room where I do all my stuff on the computer is separate to my bedroom. I can put one here. The lights in my room are different because they're like spotlights. There's 3 different spotlights, so I can't put it there. If I were to put it in a lamp, I'd need to get a lamp which is able to stay always on, but mine are, the lamps that I've got, they're those where you have to touch it, and it's got 3 different brightness modes.
Yep.
So that wouldn't be compatible there. So in reality, I can only use one.
Yeah.
So getting 3 would be a complete waste of time. So it's really hard to justify it. And, like, it is possible for me to... Sorry, go on.
I was just going to say, I just stumbled upon the Echo Show, which is $59.99, half off.
Yeah, that's actually quite a good deal. But Amazon also do have some new stuff coming out. That's why it's so cheap.
Yeah, that's fair.
Anyway, so other than like the hues and stuff, which I will eventually try and justify, the smart plugs and stuff, because I'm thinking, well, I could always like turn on my computer just via a smart plug and then tell the BIOS to actually power on the computer as soon as it gets power.
Yep.
So that could be good. There's also Nanoleaf as well. That's down to, I mean, again, it's justifying it. Off the deal, it's 179.19. On the deal, it's 142.69. That's not a massively good saving.
Jack's just got Nanoleafs.
They look really, really, really good. They
are cool. They're very bright. I'll give you that. Like, they're so bright.
But it's just spending £142.69 on 9 light triangles.
Yeah.
That's what I'm really struggling to get my head around. Like, it would be fantastic, but that's £142.69.
Yeah.
Even with my gift card, because this is a gift card that I got ages ago. I think it was like a Christmas gift card or something for like £50. I've just never bought anything. Even with £50 off, that's £92.69.
Yeah. It's hard, isn't it? I like they try and tempt you with all these offers, and then you think, do I actually need them?
That's it. There's one thing which is actually a genuine good offer at the moment. So, now that we've gone on to this Apple event, which we might get into later on in the podcast, now that we've watched this Apple event, I'm not going to be upgrading my iPhone. So I'm going to looking to get an iPhone 7 Plus battery replacement kit. There's one here, £21 off sale, but if I join Prime, I say £4.20. To me, oh my God, instant buy. Like, I am going to buy that. And a 5% voucher, so I can get £4.20 off plus 5% off. It'll be like, what, £15 by the end of it?
Yeah, something like that.
So, like, that's a good deal in my head. This is the sort of stuff I'm looking for. But, I don't know. I feel like I'm bitching about Amazon Prime Day a lot. It's good. Like, I do like Amazon Prime Day when you find something good. But if you're just doing a general browse, if you're doing your standard equivalent of window shopping, you're never going to find anything good.
Oh, yeah, for sure. See, I've just looked, and I found one that'd be interesting for myself, because I've been thinking about it. I've thought about it more. I probably don't need one at all at this very moment in time, because I was thinking of getting a GoPro for like filming on the go and stuff, and like so I can get some cool like shots of like my guitar or whatever, like so it goes like down the neck, you know, the top. So I think that would look really cool. And generally, the new one is £428.07 apparently.
What GoPro is it now? Was it the 9?
It's the 9, yeah. But
God, I
there
remember
is a
when the
discounted
3s were
one.
around.
Oh, I remember too. There's a discounted one though, which is with a stick on the Prime deal. So you get a 97 centimeter extension pole, so almost a meter extension, which is down to $389.99. So it's cheaper, but you don't need it.
I think literally just for a guitar neck angle, you don't need any more than a 5.
No.
You're not doing anything intensive. 5 is a good baseline.
Exactly.
The other thing that is standing out to me at the moment is like just the whole computer storage deals. There are quite a few like SSDs and stuff. Yeah, they're all like properly knocked down now. And I do need to eventually replace my older hard drives, which are coming up to 4 or 5 years lifespan, with something new.
Yeah.
So like I am looking at them as well. But again, even though I think I could need it, at the moment I don't need it because I've got things which work.
You said you wanted a Philips Hue, yeah?
Yep.
They've hidden it on a few pages back. Yeah. The Echo Dot plus a Philips Hue coloured bulb, $38.99 instead of $99.98.
Oh, Echo Dot plus bold. Plus bulb.
Yes.
Bold? Bloody
so
hell.
You get an Echo Dot too, which isn't... Like, you could sell that on afterwards if you didn't want it.
Well, that's it. But then you could probably sell it on for like 20 quid, and then you pay £20 for a bulb, which you're going to be doing anyway.
Oh, is that how much it is?
Well, on discount anyway. It's just justifying it. This is consumerism in a nutshell. This is the consumerism segment, and like, I don't know. What do you think of it? Like, do you think this is a good time, or do you think, again, do you reckon it's hyped up?
Hyped up.
Yeah, I agree.
Because there's so many offers in here that no one would ever want.
I feel like they need to limit it.
There's an offer for everything. There's something for everyone. But a lot of the stuff people are going to just scroll straight past, not have a crap about, you know?
I feel like they need to limit it a little bit more now. It's like when, I can't remember if it was I think last year it was better, but the year before, they did 4 weeks of Black Friday sales.
Yeah.
It was 2 weeks of Black Friday and 2 weeks of Cyber Monday. And it just went on forever. And like, it's good that Prime Day, yeah, sure, 2 days absolute maximum, fair enough, you're not taking the piss then. I just feel like there's way too many sales.
Yeah, I mean, I'm looking now and there's stuff that really couldn't give a crap about.
I think they genuinely need to limit it down so it's actually, you know, worth it. It's actually not just too hyped up, but instead, like, it actually feels like you do have a sale day.
Yeah. Oh, you know what? Take it all back, Fraser.
Mm-hmm.
I've scrolled a few pages back whilst you've been speaking.
Yep.
There you go. It's what we need. Both of us right now.
Oh my god. I've always wanted a Harry Potter coding kit.
Yep, I knew it. Make your own Harry Potter thread.
There you go, that's your birthday present sorted.
Oh, thank you.
A Kano Harry Potter coding kit. Build a wand and learn to code.
Actually, there's a projector, which actually that's shit. Never mind.
well, that's another thing. There's too many things which are all the same as well.
Yeah,
they sell so many shit TVs,
like, cat food and stuff. You know, cat food, dog food. I've just seen there's a 120 pouches, £22,
like
which
that's good.
Really good. Like, I think if I went to Tesco and got 120, it would cost me. It's about £10 for 40. So I think you get like, I don't know.
There are some good things.
It's £11 for 40, so you get about 33% off, roughly.
There are genuinely some good things, but I feel like, and I know this probably does make sense in a way, but I might be chatting shit, so correct me if I'm wrong. These sales, I feel like...
Wrong, Weasley!
Ron Weasley! I feel like they lure in the people who don't do their research.
Yeah.
If you're someone who does your research, you can literally point out how bad quite a lot of the things that are on sale are. And you watch things on the lightning deals just go out of stock immediately when you're actually like, well, why?
Yeah.
It's like half of these laptops.
Some of these you'll probably find cheaper on different sites anyway, you know?
That's it. You got to do your research. Go to Camel. Search that up. It's a fantastic site which looks at the history of prices of a product on Amazon. I literally use that religiously when it comes to buying things on sale and considering things, just to see if things are actually at their lowest price or if it's just a sale which makes it seem like it's at a lowest price, but it's not actually at its lowest price it's ever been.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, Camel, absolute godsend.
Camel.
Camel. Anyway, so yeah, you just got to do your research. It would be fantastic if there was. Oh, actually, no. Yeah, I was about to say something. It would be fantastic if this was a thing. It actually is a thing. So, final thing before we move off of consumerism, because I know how boring it could get. Microsoft Edge. Microsoft are implementing a new feature inside their Microsoft Edge browser, inside Collections, which is basically fancy bookmarks, where it will compare the price of products that are in your collections, e.g., let's just say you've got a collection named Shopping List. It will compare the price of that product in your Shopping List collection with other sites and tell you if it's available cheaper elsewhere.
That's quite cool.
Now that is handy. It's not officially available yet. It's only available in insider builds, but that is coming, and what a fantastic feature that would be. Makes that research a little bit easier.
Right, Fraser. You've been saying this. I've just found the video games section. Yeah? 20% off Ubisoft games. Now, I was thinking, that's usually quite good. But the thing that stands out the most for me right now is Just Dance 2020, yeah? Which is down to $23.49 instead of £30. So, yeah, it's about 20% off. I think it's just over 20% off, if I'm right. Which could be cool and quite funny to play. You know, I definitely play it.
Yeah.
But then the other thing really stands out for me right now is Monopoly.
Oh?
But it's only like £1 off.
What? So what's the original price? Or what's the selling price now?
$11.89.
It's not much of a sale, is it?
Nope.
Not going to be scrambling to get that with only £1 off.
Oh, I think you might be. I know how much you like your Monopoly.
I've been waiting for this day just to save one single great British pound.
Oh, you really have. You've been going on about it, like, constantly.
Absolutely buzzing.
Yeah.
Oh dear.
Anyway.
It's a bit dead, isn't it?
Yeah. Anyway, enough of Amazon. What else have we got to talk about, Fraser?
Oh yeah, talking of dead things. What happened last night, Kai?
No. I got home yesterday, yeah.
Yeah.
And I thought, the fridge smells a bit funny. And I was like, I won't think of anything about it. I think there's just probably something that's like gone off in there. So I had a look, and it probably was.
Yeah.
I think there was a packet of something that definitely gone off by that point. And it didn't really like cross my mind. And I was like, it's not too cold in there, but whatever. And then I went shopping in the evening, and I got back, and I was like, the fridge really isn't cold. And the fridge was not cold. Turns out my fridge had completely died.
Do you know why?
Yes.
Last week I said you had to take a selfie with your fridge. You didn't.
Yeah, and it got really upset.
And now it's dead.
Yeah.
This is your fault.
Yeah.
Everyone on Twitter was absolutely gassed about this selfie. They really wanted to see your fridge.
Yeah,
and you didn't
I'm sure
tweet
they
it.
all remembered it, to be honest.
Honestly, I've had tweets after tweets after tweets.
They've been flooding in.
My mentions have been absolutely rammed with "Where's Kai's fridge? We demand Kai's fridge."
Oh, I bet.
Not a single person's mentioned it, to be honest.
But yeah, I do know the actual reason.
Well, what happened?
So my dad, we have it's got like a ice thing on the top.
Yep.
In the freezer, and it's kind of been building up ice for a long time. And yes, over the weekend whilst I was gone, my dad decided to break all the ice off and fully clean out all of the ice, which is fine.
Mm-hmm.
And then I put my hand in that freezer yesterday, and you can just feel this coming through part of it.
Has he punctured
and basically, there's a puncture in the side of the inside the freezer, and that ice has been keeping it from being broken.
Oh
so
dear.
he broke it. Yeah.
Oh,
so
dear.
that fridge is dead. Luckily, we got that second fridge, so just chucked everything in there. But if it's only been dead for like 24 hours, so it's not like the end of the world.
Oh, you should look for a new fridge in the Prime Day sales.
Shall I have a look now? See what they've got.
Do you know what? Here we go. I'll do one quick
Fridge.
search for you. Fridge. Here we go.
Russell Hobbs,
3, 2, 1.
12-litre cooler.
That works. $119.99 down to $94.99. That's a good £25 saving.
Oh, I wasn't looking at that one.
What?
I was looking at the black one, the small tiny boy.
That's tiny.
2 shelves.
You're looking at a
I don't need a new fridge though. I got that other one still.
You got another fridge?
Yeah, there's 2 fridges in my house.
Is there?
Yeah.
Have I seen it?
Yeah.
I'm losing the plot.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Oh well, rip to your fridge.
Yes, that fridge is dead. Which is fine. I think the only downside is I didn't really realise, and I gave Coda some chicken earlier in the day, because I've been giving him some chicken with his food because it makes him eat his food.
Yeah.
And it's been in the fridge for the whole weekend because I forgot to bring it with me.
Mm-hmm.
And I gave him some, and I think it might have just started to go off a little bit because of it. Because of the fridge dying. He's all right. He just had a bit of an upset stomach this morning, and I think that could have been why.
Yeah, well, that's the worst bit about losing your fridge, is losing the stuff on the inside as well.
Yeah, luckily there wasn't really much food in there, because I said to my dad, let's not get much shopping last week, because I'm not going to be here for the rest of the week, and you're not going to be here either.
That's lucky.
So luckily, yeah, we didn't really do much like shopping for that, and it was quite empty. We just lost, I don't know, the odd thing.
That's not too bad.
Yeah, I think we probably lost like £6, £7 worth of things, so it's not the end of the world, luckily.
Oh, you can get an Amazon Prime subscription with that.
Yeah. I pay mine yearly, Fraser.
Oh, wow.
Wow.
I haven't had Prime for ages. My Prime student ran out in like April or May.
Fair.
Because they were like, yeah, you're not a student anymore. And I was like, yeah, I know. So instead of paying £40 a year, they were like, yeah, now you got to pay the full £80 a year. And I don't use Amazon enough.
Yeah, that's fair.
I think the last time I properly used Amazon was when I was building my computer.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, and then obviously I've bought the odd present for people. But genuinely, since April, May time, I've not bought anything. So
Fair.
I'd be paying for a service I don't use.
Fair. I use it quite a bit, to be fair.
And that's fair enough if you do.
Yeah, I mean, it's just a bit easier. Like, my old kettle died, bought a new kettle.
Yeah.
I get, like, video props and stuff on there, you know.
Yeah.
Got a bunch of dog poo bags on there, because there was 24 rolls for, like, a £5.
Bargain.
So I got 24 rolls, and I think I've got 360 bags or something, which is, like, a whole year's supply, basically.
Sorted, yeah.
I get all my dog food on there, hair dye on there, screen protectors.
See, and that makes sense for you, but like for me
Dog
and
food.
my family, I was subsidising half of that. Like I was like, yeah, we got Prime Student. I'll pay £20. You pay £20. They're like, yeah, sure. So I only pay £20 for mine when I have Prime Student. But then when it came around to actually renewing and upping the price, I couldn't justify like subsidising £40 because I wouldn't even buy enough items to cover £40 worth of shipping, where shipping normally costs $5.99.
Yeah.
If you pay for things under £20. So
You know what? Before we end off for today, I've got one thing on there that you would really want.
Go on then.
There you go.
A Toblerone milk chocolate jumbo. Oh! Bloody hell! I'm more shocked at the original price being £74 for a 4.5 kilo bar of Toblerone.
Yeah.
That's incredible.
I don't like Toblerone, but
I love Toblerone. But £45 for a 4.5 kilo, yeah, piss off.
yeah. I probably would like Toblerone. It's just the almond that I really don't like.
Yeah.
Cause I don't like nuts at all. So, yeah.
Anyway, and just before we end off, I think we should do a brief summary of how the Apple event went today.
Alright, let's give a word each, yeah?
Yep, you start.
5G, 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 5G.
Dolby Vision.
5G, 5G.
It was so boring. There's nothing new. It's the iPhone 11, but with Dolby Vision. Well, Dolby Vision, but I'm calling it Dolby Vision. And 5G.
Dolby.
And obviously your usual upgraded speed improvements.
Yep. So, yeah.
And that's about it. So, bit rubbish. I still have a 7 Plus, and I am going to be, as I said earlier on, banking in on that 7 Plus battery.
Yep.
To increase the lifespan of my phone to beyond 4 years, which is crazy. I just don't feel the need to upgrade. I don't think there's anything too good.
Yeah, that's fair.
Although I am eyeing up Android now, so let's see what happens.
Anyway, thank you everyone for listening to this week's episode of
If you are new, be sure to, of course, leave a follow here on Spotify. We're very close to 500 followers.
5G? Did you say 5G?
Close. So be sure to follow to get notifications every single week as to when we upload. Of course, go and follow us using 5G on our Twitter at Stuck in a Podcast. Go follow our main accounts as well, our own personal ones at FraserIRL and at Kai Ross-Best, where Kai will actually be reviewing 5G on his Twitter the 5G? Second he gets his hands on it.
Yeah.
You're a free customer, aren't you?
I am.
Yeah, so you're 5G enabled already. You just need the device for it.
Oh. Guess I gotta get the iPhone 12.
Yeah, there you go. So Kai's getting the phone and he's going to tell you all about 5G.
I'm actually fine with my 8 Plus at the moment.
Yeah, you're literally one above me. And I don't feel like it's worth justifying an upgrade at the moment.
Yeah. I mean, my contract now is like £10 a month for the first 6 months of this one. It's just a SIM-only thing, and it's got unlimited everything. It's got 12 gig in any country, basically, as well, of data. So...
Oh, I know what plan you've gone with. That's a 24-month contract, isn't it?
One. Maybe.
I think it's £10 for 6 months, and then it's £20 for...
Yeah, that's it.
18 months, yeah.
Yeah.
That's it. I've seen that.
If I want it, I'll just buy the phone, instead. Easy.
Yeah, good deal.
Aye.
Anyway, thanks so much for listening. And, of course, make sure you buy some smart speaker to listen to our podcast on. And
on
only
your
our
5G.
podcast. Yes, with 5G.
Yeah. Cool. Thanks, everyone. Have a nice night and day.
And 5G. Bitch.
Bitch, 5. Bitch.